Greeting and love everyone. I am Guru Gaia, and today I want to speak about very dear subject to my heart, which is power, human power. As you know, there is two kinds of power, outside power and inside power. I am more interested in inside power, the power that comes from your inner being, because this is the sustained one. No one can take your inner power. No one can make you small. No one can hurt you if you are connected with your inner truth power. And today I want to speak about power because for a long time I felt powerless. As a survivor of abuse, I went through a lot in my life, and I lived long time with the feeling of powerless. So in my journey was to move from powerless to fully into my power and fully into my being and fully into who I am. So today I want to speak about 3 sources of power and how to fully integrate them in our being. Number 1, I want to show you why we feel powerless. And in this tarot card, it's very clear that this lady feels totally tied up and small, and she feels like she have no options. And that is all illusion of the mind. A sword in tarot card is a representation of the mind. Then when your mind is not organized, when your mind full of negativity, when your mind controlling you, not you controlling it, it leaves you in this state. If you notice here, the blindfold is very, very loose. If she just shake herself, she will find out she can remove all of this and go back into her power. There's one truth I want you to know. You always have a choice. You always in your power. You are very powerful. No one can take your power. You give it away. That's a different thing. If you see here, all the tarot cards that relate to feeling powerless is related to the sword. Mind creates a feeling as powerless because the truth is you are powerful. But that is number 1. Control and manage your mind. Use it instead of it using you. And one way of doing this, meditation. Number 2, knowing who you are. I wanted to use knowing who you are number 1 because it's a very, very important source of power. Through my life journey, I went through hell, literally. But what kept me going, what makes me stay until this moment is I know who I am. I always wanted to know who I am. And I always centered of my being and of knowing who I am. That kept me alive. That kept me thriving and moving forward into this moment. If I read a lot about great leaders, great achievers, and I find one thing connect all of them. They all know who they are, and they all moving from the center of their being. And that's the thing that keep them going, even if they're going through hell. That's number 2. Number 3, energy. Everything in life is energy. So when you are full of energy, vitality, your energy moving through the center of your being, through your centers of energy and open up, you have energy to go and act big and speak yourself and speak your truth and be fully into your power. The thing about powerless is when you feel powerless, it creates anger. And when you have anger, you fully act small, you create problem for yourself. You're not connected with love. Because anger creates stress. It's another big story. So we don't want that. We want love, we want the truth, we want unity. We want to be big and expressive and fully into our power. So if you want to remember 3 things from today, remember to be fully knowing who you are and centered within it. Number 2, to master your mind. Number 3, to connect with your energy, to open your energy center, to collect energy from higher power and be fully alive. With that, I leave you with love and see you in my next video.